My name is George W. Diggs Jr. September the 4th, I believe it was, I was sitting at home on that evening, and I felt this excruciating pain in my head. I had never felt pain like that before in my life. I didn't understand where it came from, how it happened, or why it happened. All I knew is that I was in pain. I dealt with this pain that evening. The next day, the pain subsided a bit. I dealt with it day 2. I dealt with it day 3. And as a man, I refused to go to the doctor. I thought I would be okay. And I went to the doctor and explained to him that I was in excruciating pain. Now the pain is in my back and in my legs. And my doctor indicated that he needed to do some tests, and I stopped him in his tracks and said, listen, I need something for this pain now. I'll do whatever you want me to do tomorrow or the next day, but I need this pain medication. He prescribed some pain medication. I went home, I took it. Didn't do any good. Still in pain. So now it's day 4. Now I know that there could be something seriously wrong with me. And I finally agreed with my wife to go to the hospital. And on the second day that I was there, I was diagnosed with an aneurysm. And once I received that diagnosis, the doctors, the nurses, and everyone were amazed that I walked in the door. They couldn't understand how I walked in the door. And what they related to me was that out of 100 people that have the same type of illness, only 50 of them make it to the hospital. Mind you, I stayed home for 4 days before I even went to the hospital. So they just could not understand what had happened or why I was still alive, quite frankly. Now, mind you, I'm laying there in this hospital. I'm completely aware of my surroundings. I know what's happening. And every day I'm listening to these doctors telling me what the outcome could be. And at that point, I knew I was in a position where I needed God in my life. My son, bless his soul, bless his heart, brought Pastor Russell to the hospital, and he prayed for me. He prayed with me and my family. And he prayed that God would spare my life. He came back a couple of days later, right before I was to have surgery, and he prayed for the surgeons. Prayed for God to guide their hands and to make this operation successful. There is power in prayer, and God has all of the power. God is the only one that can tell us, can do the things in terms of life and death. You're not going to leave this earth until God says it's time for you to go. And thank God it was not my time to go. Thank you. This is George W. Diggs Jr. of Covenant Life Church.